Oh, we are back. It's been a little bit. 6-star franchise, dynasty, not franchise. I've been playing a lot of Madden franchise lately. It's not gone great. Trying to rebuild. A rebuild. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl with Keaton Slovis as the quarterback of the Buccaneers. I won a Super Bowl with Bryce Young. I traded for him on accident. And then Keaton Slovis, after starting Keaton Slovis for a year, brought Keaton Slovis back. Afternoon, Boss King. How you doing, brother? But yeah, it's going. Keaton Slovis has won an MVP. I'm not playing any games. I'm just simulating. But yeah, we're back on Montana A&M. It's been a long break. Griff had to work a lot. Losing it out of the park baseball. Well, that happens to the best of us. This is our recruiting board right now. We got some dudes. Desmond Wilds could be the next Santos Holmes. He has 64 man coverage. He's a little slow. Got a nice looking offensive lineman that currently nobody is recruiting. Going after a free safety that I really like. Got 87 speed, 88 acceleration, 78 zone coverage. He can play some center field for us. But he has instinct, which is, I love having safeties with instinct and putting them near the line of scrimmage. Especially with the defense I run. But then we have Zach Green, who also has instinct. He's a little faster, a little worse in zone coverage. Maybe move him over to strong safety, since the strong safety role plays more near the line of scrimmage. With the defense I would like to run, we're going to hard sell him, I think. Is it aspirate? No, it's to the house. 40 hours. We'll see what we can work up. This would be a big recruit. Gideon Day, 88 speed, 74 zone coverage, because we run obviously a lot of zone. Still kind of on the slower side, but beggars can't be choosers. And with how quick this recruitment's coming to an end, we're gonna schedule him for a visit next week, and we're gonna hammer that A+ playing time. Bernard Duggins, he's got a long way to go in coverage, but he's, 87 speed will do fine in Conference USA. Got us a gem 3-star tackle we really need badly. Not going to schedule him for a visit, but we are going to hard sell. And yeah, we are going after a 4-star offensive lineman. It's going to be a battle against Oregon. We are going to lose it. I already know we're going to lose it, but just in case Oregon for some reason decides they don't want him, we are going to try and steal him. And we're going to hope playing time is that third deal breaker. And then I've got another linebacker lined up to play alongside Jimmy Knight. 88 speed, 90 acceleration, 81 hit power will be nice. Hopefully all these big schools, Georgia, Clemson, they just kind of ignore that he's there. I'm pretty confident we can out-recruit a Duke, Auburn, Florida, those teams. But if Georgia or Clemson gets in the race, it's over. So that's kind of championship contender and coach prestige. That's kind of our board right now. It's not aspirational, which means it's going to be to the house again, which is fine. We're just going to slap the 10 on him. Slap the 10 on Zach Green. We have Gideon Day coming on a visit. Just going to try and straight up out-recruit App State. It's not really worth using the 40 points to recruit him. Let's take a quick look at how the season's gone so far. Griff beat UCF 42-28. That's big time for him. We are 2-0, and we started our season off with a 3-point walk-off win against top 5 ranked Oregon. That was massive. We have a jam-packed schedule. We play every week. We have 2 bye weeks to end the season. Hopefully if we get hot, we stay hot after 2 bye weeks back-to-back. But got Utah. We had Utah at home last episode. I don't remember anything about this game. Yeah, we played them. Weren't very effective offensively. That's right. Nelson Webb turned the ball over a couple of times. Could not get anything going with Clinton Steele. Phoenix Carmen obviously had a huge game because he always does. But we're starting conference play this week at home in Glasgow against Sam Houston, and then we'll play Jacksonville State. Gonna be, got to start conference playoff right. We have a road trip to Temple in a couple of weeks. I think they play at Lincoln Financial Field, New Mexico State, and then we play Griff week 8, which should be a banger. We'll look at a loss to Minnesota on a walk-off field goal. That's right. I forgot about that. That looks like a great game. Griff's had some good production from his players, but we know what our team can do. They may not be the highest flying bunch, but they're gonna do some scoring. I should have looked to see what time this game is. Let's take a peek. It's a 3:30 game. We got some 9 o'clock games on the road later in the season. That's not cool. The 4 p.m. start would be alright. We'll do it for the 4 p.m. game. I think that was a home game. I think against Sam Houston, we're gonna rock the throwbacks. They look clean. They look good. And Sam Houston can just wear their normal. Actually, I kind of like that. We'll go throwbacks versus charcoal gray. Kicking off the start at home. I feel like I should turn the commentary off, but the banter's fun. Stadium not very full right now. Interesting. We're 2-0. We beat our biggest rival. Interesting. Their quarterback had a rough week last week. 3 picks, no touchdowns. Hopefully he does that again.
They'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was
got the white knight out here.
Man, just turning the football over,
RPO. And a good stop. Taj Coles. He's been great. Partnered up alongside Jimmy Knight. Screen pass. Knight gets off the block. Can he get there in time? No, he's going to get spun off.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's 2 big things.
Kind of the concern here early in the season with Jimmy Knight. He's great athlete, not a very polished tackler. Going to need him to make some tackles as the season goes on. They're looking deep. Testing Santos Holmes. Get your head around, and he does. Knocked away. Would have been such a disaster for him to throw a pick on the opening drive. Not for us, but
they'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
We kick it back to Bakari Swain. See if he can get something going. Oh, that was slick little juke move. We'll get to the 50. I feel like I'm going to turn the commentary off for next game. Just see what it's like. Nelson Webb, they're saying QB masterclass. It was almost a disaster class. Oh, but here comes the offense. Gonna need to get off to a hot start. Clinton Steele. Up the middle. Good Lord, he says, get off me. First down. First carry. We'll just feed him. I think we get away from running the ball too much. I get too comfortable and want to let Nelly sling it. Not a very good push up front.
Like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
We'll look for true freshman B.J. Jordan here, possibly. No interest in blocking from Phoenix Carmen. You got to pick that guy up in front of you.
No pickup at all on that play.
Give him the same kind of look. Get the motion going across. Play fake. They just blew it up. No. Not even a look.
And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
Let's see how good that one is. Good, drop it inside the 10. That was pretty good. I'm gonna turn the, I'm gonna turn it off now. We're gonna commentate this shit ourselves. Where's the audio settings? There we go. Second drive for the Bearcats. Coy Parrish up in the box. Jimmy Knight obviously up in the box. Play fake. And no time to throw. Rod Armstrong with the pressure. I don't know where Eric Bond is. Underwood in the game instead of Taj Coles. They're going to run it. Underwood right there. And it's a safety. Couldn't get it out of the end zone. Jordan Underwood lays the wood. And we get a safety to get this thing started on our second drive. You got to catch the ball. You can't let it fucking bounce. Jesus. Who was that? Who's 33? You think I'd know by now, but I don't. Looking for Phoenix Carmen. Sam Houston is clamping us up right now. Maybe it'll be a little bit longer. BJ Jordan's going to sit down. He'll pick up 6. And Nelson Webb not off to a hot start throwing the ball. Just 2 for 4 for 7 yards. Well, let's give some credit to the Bearcat defense. They've locked us up pretty good. Gotta just trust Phoenix Carmen. And good things happen when you do. 1st and 10. Leading receiver from a year ago. We brought in some talent. Ismail Sissy, Harold Duvall, BJ Jordan. And we're not going to block either of the edges. They didn't even blitz. Clinton Steele picks up 3. Got Ty Lockwood at tight end. That's probably where I'm looking here. Lockwood's been pretty good to start the year. Nelson Webb, again, has been questionable. Going to pick up a few. Not many. Sam Houston, really good pass coverage so far. Hugh Dickey lined up in the backfield. Just let it fly. Phoenix Carmen down the sideline. Goodbye. Touchdown for the Phoenix. And it's crazy how quick you can turn a bad passing day into a good passing day. Nelson Webb, his first touchdown of the afternoon, and we lead 9-0. Despite not attempting any field goals, minus the PAT. Man, I can't wait for that upper bowl to get packed someday. George Petaway on kickoff return. It's crazy. So fast. I wonder if Olafson, their quarterback, is a Northern Reach transfer. Trying to go outside. Absolutely not. Taj Coles there to snuff it out. A tackle for loss for number 0. And it brings up a 2nd and long. Sam Houston stuck behind the chains, looking for a little bit of pass rush. Jimmy Knight all over it. They're going to throw it right in behind him. And Wiggy trying to bring him down. Quite the tackle battle there. Wiggy was struggling to get him on the ground. First time we've called his name this afternoon. 3rd and 7. Sam Houston really needs to pick this up. Gonna run underneath. Gonna double back. And he's gonna throw it away. So just like Sam Houston's defense, the Shunkaworkin defense, putting the clamps to him. Nothing underneath. Vakari Swain's gonna get another punt return attempt. And he's going to find some green grass, and he's going to get it to almost the 50. There's a man down. muscle cramps. Get up, pussy. I say that like I'm coaching Sam Houston, and I'm not. Got a whole shot throw. Ismail Sissy down the sideline. One play is all we need. Pressed up on him, and Ismail said, nah, I'm out of here. Torched him off the edge. Inside release, too. Kind of strange, but, you know, they don't ask how. They ask how many. And he picked up 51 on his way to the end zone. Following your blockers would be a good idea, but missed big hit on the special teams unit, and Sam Houston behind the 8 ball again, starting at the 12. You think they would just like fair catch or something, you know, try and get the oh, Jordan Underwood misses a huge hit. Kind of got away with one there. That should have been a big time tackle for loss. Oh, they're going to pull it this time on the read option. And I think that's Jonathan Allen with the tackle. The Wiggy train is unstoppable. I wish. I hope so. He'll be so good next year. Get another year of development. Oh, down he goes. Billy Bob. Big fellow with the sack. He's moved around a little bit this year. He's been inside. He's been outside. We can't call a pump block out of this. And we're going to have really good starting field position once again. The Bearcats just not doing anything offensively. And that was the big point I wanted to make in the offseason. I wanted to get some more talent at wide receiver, open up the pass game for Nelson Webb a little bit. And then we needed to get some big-time defensive help, as Phoenix Carmen is going to pick up a big chunk of yardage. Nelson almost 150 yards in the first half. We're getting away from running the ball again. Need to get back to the ground. But averaging 13 yards a play. And Sam Houston only has, I think that was -6 offensive yards total. Yeah. 10 yards passing is all they've managed. Here goes Clinton Steele in open space, one-on-one with the safety, and he snatches the ankles. Probably should go back to a run here. And we're just going to throw it into the blitz, and that was a terrible idea. Jalen Stanford knocks it away. That was kind of terrifying there for a second. They're going to take away the bubble. We'll just give it. And Clinton Steele can't find the end zone again. 5 carries for 38. He is our X factor offensively. Obviously Phoenix Carmen is, but everybody knows about Phoenix Carmen. The offense really goes as Clinton Steele goes. But Phoenix Carmen going to get himself in the end zone, and it's getting ugly in Glasgow. As Montana A&M's up 23-0. Sam Houston keeps putting themselves in bad positions. They keep returning kicks that they really shouldn't be returning. As they're going to return another one and get blasted at the 15-yard line, but he won't go down. And Sam Houston again, starting inside the 20. And they're just going to lob it. They're testing Santos Holmes. Holmes knocks it into the hands of Coy Parrish. There's a turnover. And once again, great starting field position. How about Coy Parrish being in the right place at the right time? And, I mean, if you're a Sam Houston fan, look away. It is getting ugly. Phoenix Carmen. What a play in coverage by the linebacker, Chauncey Cheedy. I don't know who the hell that was, but they need to get their swag right, apparently. We need to get our swag right by running the ball. Nelson, no chance to get away. He's going to turn it over right back. Thank you, EA, for I have a pure running quarterback with Magician, and I can't move. one of the big problems I've found with this game. As Billy Bob all over him. I'm not sure who the other one was. Oh, it's Cole Cogshell. I forgot. Cole Cogshell opposite of Billy Bob in some of these sets, rushing the passer. Cogshell's been massive for the defensive line early in the season. And they try to check it down. Jimmy Knight all over him. And Franz Olafson, 2 for 6 to start the game. 10 yards, the pick. Nelson had a really good first quarter, but obviously turned the ball over. Looking at the slant, they're going to test Santos Holmes again. One-on-one. Santos says, get that shit out of here. What a great job in coverage. Vakari Swain's going to get another punt return opportunity, and he's just going to get tackled. All right. I keep saying it. We need to run the damn football. They're loading the box. Can I, like, read option out of this? I got anything? Nah. We'll make a little adjustment. We'll kick that end with the pulling guard. That should open up a running lane for Clinton Steele. He's going to pick up 4 on the first down run. And we're just going to go right back to him. Spread out D-line. We got press on the outside. Could go after their corners, but Clinton Steele, another good pickup. We're not out here to embarrass them, although we very easily could. They keep pressing. Why? You've already got burnt once. Why are you so insistent on pressing your corners? As Phoenix Carmen just does not want to block. 0 run block out of the Diva 81. Oh man, and they're pressing him. That's a bad decision. He just ran right by it. We got Ty Lockwood on a linebacker, 1-on-1. Can't hang on. Love the back break. Animation. So many fun animations when you try and catch the football in this game. Clinton Steele, first down. He runs more like an elusive bruiser rather than a east-west playmaker, but he gets it done. And we got Phoenix Carmen. Going to be 1-on-1. Jump ball, knocked away. Great play by the safety. Probably should have tried to throw it away from him. 2nd and 10. Could run. Could call a run. Ismail Sissi lined up 1-on-1 with a corner. Has safety help, but we're going to throw it anyways. That was a great route. Nelson Webb got destroyed in the backfield. Just keep on driving. Sissy, again. Corners can't hang with him. Oh my God, he tried to hurdle with him and he just had no interest in hanging on to the football. What the fuck, man? Another fumble. This team they just refuse to hang on to the football, I guess. And there's a sack right in the middle. I think that was Jonathan Allen, and it was Big 91. That's why you go out in the transfer portal and you get defensive line help. And Jimmy Knight, good God, good night. Killed a man. Holy hit. Oh, man. Freaking hit him with the fucking Goldberg spear. Jesus. Destroyed him. I actually do want to blitz, but I don't want to run man coverage behind it. So we'll do this. Who's blitzing? It looks like that's not quite Parrish. I thought there was going to be Coy or Wiggy. Wiggy's over in the slot. They're running some underneath route and not even close. Either Jordan Underwood or Taj Coles, I didn't catch the number on it, in coverage. Absolutely clamped him. Sam Houston once again going to punt. And Vakari Swain has a lane. Vakari Swain across the 50 gets brought down. Really only had one man to beat. And he could not get around him. 148. We're going to try and press the issue a little bit here. Throw it to Ty Lockwood. Great block by Clinton Steele. Oh, my God. He got demolished by a safety. What a hit. Two high safeties. I like the post on the left. We're going to have to get out of there. On the run, out of bounds, looking for Phoenix Carmen. It's the one thing Nelly really needs to get better at is throwing on the run. 2nd and 10 with the clock stopped. We're going to try and run it. Oh, man. That did not go good at all. 3rd and 12. They freaking brought the house, brother. I think Phoenix wins on a streak. He did not. We'll go to Ismail Sissy, who can't hang on to the ball. 49-yarder to make it 26 zip. That meter is flying. And it's going to get blocked. Nope, it's not. It might not have the leg, though. Barely. Abraham Lincoln the third. One of my shining stars. Good old Abe Lincoln the third. I don't know why you take it out of the end zone. Oh, man. Sam Houston. Finger the return man. No, Paul, hold on. Don't do that. Finger. There's no going back now. RPO, up the middle. Jimmy Knight misses. Jordan Underwood there to clean it up. The return man was Finger, is how I should have worded that. Oh, I thought they were coming to that post underneath. Jimmy Knight, give it to me! First career pick. The White Knight in shining armor. Interception number 1 for one of the best linebackers in America. And they're just going to leave Harold Duvall wide open. Going for the corner of the end zone. Not going to get there. Does who wear a hat under their helmet? I'm confused on who we're talking about. Nelson going to pull it. Going to score it. And not the end of the half that Sam Houston wanted. As they turn it over and give up a quick score. They have a chance to try and come back. Oh, you're talking about Abe Lincoln the third. Yeah, no, he wears it on the sideline, though. They're going to return it again. I mean, we'll learn your lesson, son. Finger again. Just nothing good is going to come after saying that last name. They're going vertical, it looked like. Doesn't matter. Jonathan Allen. 2 sacks on the day for 91. He's been doing damage in the middle of the defense. And they are going to run another play. I don't know why you would at this point. As Billy Bob's going to track him down from behind. And end a dreadful half for the Bearcats. Montana A&M up 33 to zip. Ismail Sissy is having a great day. 4 targets, hauled in 3 of them, 89 yards and a score. Obviously the big 51-yard catch. Great highlight of Phoenix Carmen being a psycho carrying the football. And we're making a statement to our Conference USA foes. Is Bakari Swain? Oh, wow. If he hits that at full speed, he's gone. Like, nobody's going to touch him. Out to the 27. A really good return from Swain. And, oh, boy. In trouble in a big way. Dylan Frazier. Huge hit on Nelson Webb. Tried to step up and away. And Frazier was having none of it. Clinton Steele made a man miss, made 2 of them miss. Stiff arm another one. Turn your head around, Harold Duvall. Great block. And Clinton Steele near the century mark. 40-yard scamper. Had to start talking like an auctioneer there for a second. Made 2 men miss on the juke. I mean, Clinton Steele, underutilized. And if he got used like he should, as Phoenix Carmen, jump ball in the end zone, took it away from the defender. Oh my goodness. Disrespectful as hell. Phoenix, 3 touchdowns on 6 catches for 123 yards. I mean, that's why you throw the kid the ball. Snatched it like Aqib Talib used to snatch chains. Or did Aqib Talib get his chain snatched? I don't remember. It was one of the two. And they finally have some blockers back. It's not going to matter. I mean, why are we taking it out? What is this guy's full name? I have to know. Sam Houston. Who is your return man? Yeah, they've had Enrique Britt bring out a couple, but Marvin Finger. It doesn't get any better knowing his whole name now. Marvin on the return, I think, that time. Got destroyed. 11-yard line starting field position again for the Bearcats. And in trouble, running around. Olafson gets rid of it. Eric Bond in on the pressure. Good to see him out there. Eric Bond was huge last season. Got hurt. And they're just going to run it. Cole Cogshell. Big time tackle. He has been a shit record this season also. 2 great pickups. Jonathan Allen, Cole Cogshell to play alongside Billy and, oh man. Oh, not even close from Olafson. And Sam Houston going to punt. And we're going to rub it in a little bit more. Or try to. They pick it up pretty well. Vicari Swain's going to be all alone. And he's going to get away from it. Didn't want to fair catch it. I don't blame him. Protect himself a little bit. Nelly in the offense. Back out here again. Phoenix Carmen. Trying to just disrespect every Bearcat defender he can find. Nelson, 263, 5 touchdowns. I mean, some great pickups on the edge. Clinton Steele just can't slip the linebacker. This may be the last drive for the offense, up 40-0. I'm not going to lie. We may bring the backups in after this. Clinton Steele, over 100. Nelson's had his best game of the season. Try and protect him a little bit. Little screen pass. Breaking a tackle and losing a yard. Sam Houston sniffed that one out pretty well. And they still have not learned their lesson, apparently. Harold Duvall wins off the line of scrimmage. Nelson Webb lays it out in front for him. And we better just get in the end zone instead of celebrating. I think they're getting pissed. 319 for Nelly. He has cooked. You can't press the Montana A&M Shunka-Warikin. We are going to kick it away. And I dare say everybody's done for the day. Unless we want to try and pitch a shutout, which is tempting. We'll let the defense get one more drive. If Jimmy Knight gets hurt, I have nobody to be mad at but myself. Although with how bad Olafson's played. Oh, God, he's going down again. Cole Cogshell. How about a full sack for yourself? There we go. Full sack. What the hell? I can't talk. The defense is going crazy against Sam Houston. I better see the upper bowl more packed the next game. Throwing on the out. Coy Parrish can't get there in time. Or to the corner, I suppose. It's not an out route. Franz Olafson has 25 yards passing today. Been a rough day for old Franz. And it's not going to get any better in the run game. Quincy Blue, playmaker supreme. Shuts that one down. Wiggy on the blitz here, coming out of the slot. They're going to pull it, or pull the guard. Jimmy Knight sneaks right through the hole. Keeps the game to a minimal. We'll bring another blitz. Why not? Not sure who's coming out of the slot, but they're going deep. Testing Santos Holmes. He says, nah. Wiggy with the block out in front. Santos going to get ran out of bounds at the 27. And that's it for the starters. Everybody's done. If the second stringers get scored on, it's fine. We get to see some new names and some new faces. BJ Jordan's going to be our slot receiver. Get to see Jackson Arnold's debut as a chunk of working. Ismail Sissy is still out there for some reason. Just getting some more reps. Just kidding. He's getting pulled for Millham. Sure. I do too. That's why the backups are in. Even though Jackson Arnold, probably one of the highest rated quarterbacks in Conference USA, is our backup. And then we have, George Pettaway and somebody else at running back, I'm sure. Pettaway gets the carry here. Into the end zone. Pay dirt for the first time for George Pettaway. JMU legend. Came to Montana A&M. Said Coach Colt Harrington reminded him a lot of, I would say, young Kurt Cignetti, but George Pettaway didn't know Kurt Cignetti when he was young. So, shout out IU. Shout out to Hoosiers. That was a great game last night. Vakari Swain's on kickoff return because sure. Marvin brings it out of the end zone again. Gets destroyed. Taken over at the 10. I mean, this is just... You think they would wave the white flag at some point. And just knee it in the end zone. As Duke Beckford's going to pick up a pretty hefty gain on 1st and 10. Best start the Bearcats have had. And down he goes. DJ Dean. I don't think that's Olafson in there anymore, but if it is, they might want to get him out of there. It is pretty funny. I'll be honest, I'm surprised that game was as close as it was last night. Sam Houston's got a backup in some kind of screenplay. Our defensive line was right all over it. Daryl Matlock looks like he's shitting himself when he takes a snap. And down he goes. Billy Bob's still in the game. He's out for blood. 2.5 sacks for the big fella. And his own offensive lineman was half teabagging him, or just sticking his ass in his face, one of the two. Pettaway back deep to return, and he's going to get stopped. No block there. I think that was Quincy Blue. We'll toss on shoot clock. Pettaway going to pick up 6 on his first carry. I wouldn't mind some more games like this to get Jackson Arnold in the game some more. Pettaway picks up 2. Arnold going to be forced to throw it here. Not the worst thing in the world. Blitz coming. He's just going to flip it out to Chung. Jackson Arnold has a playing time deal breaker, so if we could get him to stay in the game or get in more games, as Pettaway going to break a big one, makes the safety look like a fool and fumbles Oh, man, he got destroyed. George Petaway, no. We'll put Jace Clarizio in next play. Ball security has been an issue for the Shunka Warrican tonight. Is Petaway gonna pick up another big gain? Yeah, I would like Jackson Arnold to get in the game more, just because... Oh, what a burst from Clarizio. Down to the 6. It's a good chance to get our QB pro potential up, which will help recruit quarterbacks down the line, because we're going to have to start recruiting them. Nelson Webb's not going to be here forever. Arnold's going to slide after picking up, I think, 3. Or I could have just waited 2 seconds and saw it on the side of the board. Clarizio out of the backfield. Going to pick up 1. It's going to be 4th down. We're just going to kick it. We took 4 minutes off the clock. You know, we'll take a delay a game. Back it up 5, make it a little bit easier angle for Abe Lincoln the third. Why are you fist pumping? So excited for the delay a game. It's on you, idiot. Abe Lincoln, right hash, dead center. He can't necessarily kick it from the furthest out, but he gets the job done. And we're going to boot it way deep. And they're still just going to return it. Why? I think Sam Houston has had their best starting field position was probably after the Nelson Webb fumble, and that was like at our 45. Or at their own 45. Oh, wow, what a throw. I'm not sure which linebacker I was on, but was all over it with either Starts or Apu. A little jet action motion, play fake. They're going to call a flag. I don't know for what. They're going to call defensive holding. Incredible. I can't get away from him. Sone Apu, I think. Throwback to my North Texas dynasty I used to have, where I called Austin Ani Ayun all the time. I could just look up their names, but what fun would that be? Bart Office picks up a couple. This one is, I mean, it's over. Yeah, run it. I dare you. Throw over the middle. Wow. There goes the shutout. A 61-yard touchdown set up by the defensive holding. Yeah, I get called for defensive holding all the time. It really is a soft-ass penalty. Yeah, I know. And the fucked up part is I should have been on that linebacker. Pisses me off. Oh well, it's just Sam Houston. Clarizio takes it out to the 20. And we just have 117 to run out. We're going to be 1-0 in Conference USA play to start. Pretty good start to the season if you ask me. Clarizio rips off a big one. Probably could have gone a little bit further. Hugh Dickey out in front. Nope. BJ Jordan missed a big block on the edge. I do kind of want to score again, just because they were disrespectful hoes. But 50-point win's good enough for me. Clarizio just trying to follow his blocks. Picks up 2. The clock's going to run out. It's Sam Houston gets their ass beat. They got the belt. 57-7 is your final. Team played really well. We're singing to the crowd. 67 looks like he hasn't slept in about 8 weeks. Jesus Christ. I don't get to see the player of the game. I'm going to assume it was Nelson Webb. Had his best game of the season. 16 of 24, 319, 5 touchdowns for Nelly. Jackson Arnold went 4 for 4 for 31 in relief. Again, would love to get him to stick around due to playing time. I don't see it happening, unfortunately. Clinton Steele goes 13 for 102, did not get a touchdown on the ground. George Pettaway scored his first touchdown rushing for the Shunka-Warrican that I can remember. Clarizio went 4 for 24. Nelson Webb got sacked a couple times, fumbled, but he scored a touchdown. Jackson Arnold had 3 yards rushing. Phoenix Carmen, I mean, what more can you say? He might be... Dude, he looked fucking coked out of his mind. Phoenix Carmen just continues to show that he's the best receiver in college football. Mans Erickson might be the best pass catcher in football, college football anyways. Ismail Sissi, 4 for 94 and a touchdown. Had that long 51-yard touchdown. BJ Jordan continues to impress me. We're just slowly working him in. Next season, BJ could be a massive piece of the offense, especially if we lose a guy like Harold Duvall, or Sissy doesn't stick around for another year and just transfers or whatever. Clarizio, Jerome Chung, Ty Lockwood all had 1 catch. Clinton Steele, that screen pass that went for -1 yard. Got sacked once, and it was Reginald Harris giving it up, because of course it was. Quincy Blue leads the team in tackles with 7. Billy Bob had 4. 3 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks. Jonathan Allen had 2.5 sacks. Cole Cogshell had 3 tackles for loss, also tied for the lead with Billy Bob. 1.5 sacks for Cogshell, 2.5 for Billy Bob. Santos Holmes gets a pick, Coy Parrish his first pick, and then Jimmy Knight his first career interception. A dog. He's just a dog. He was born a dog. Jimmy Knight is a fucking beast, dude. Got some nice XP. And Phoenix Carmen has set the Montana A&M career receiving touchdowns record again, which looks an awful lot like UConn's career records. I wonder why. On to the next week. We should have a visit in week 4. We do. Gideon Day is visiting. Army's keeping it close, but a big visit should send us over the edge. Coy Parrish wants to transfer due to playing style. Buddy, you're going to the NFL draft, and we don't care. Phoenix Carmen is your CUSA Player of the Week. 7 catches, 130 yards, 3 touchdowns. Surprised that wasn't Mans Erickson. That is a shocker. Cortez Mills Jr., 14 for 265 and 4 touchdowns. Against an FCS team that doesn't count. Let's see what Mans Erickson did last week. Because that'd be the guy to beat. I mean, that's Griff's go-to guy. Oh, not really this year. Erickson does... Oh, he's hurt. That's right. He got hurt. A dislocated elbow. He's out 5 weeks. Going to be interesting to see how Northern Reach does without him. Had 8 for 80 in the touchdown against Minnesota before getting hurt. He's got some stuff to figure out now. Usman Chroma. Wow. That dude looks sick. I don't know where he got him from, but 82 overall start of running back. Always nice to have. I think he got Abu Sama the 3rd, which is terrifying. Because, yeah. He fast. Averaging 7 yards a carry. 94 speed. If he gets out in open space, good luck. That'll be interesting when we go to play Northern Reach. We may just have to slow down the run game. Oh, that is despicable. Agile offensive lineman playing style. What? It should all be the same, but just to make sure, we'll look at guard. Agile. Total offensive yards. We're at 382, and it's a D+. And that's going to cost us a 4-star guard. Unbelievable. And we had good grades on him, too. I don't know what to do to get the playing style up. I mean, we can try. 1 week is just too much sometimes. It might be too late. Heron also playing style. Don't think we were spending hours on him, which is okay. I mean, you just don't love seeing that, though. I'm excited for this receiver, Tyler Pilgrim, by the way. Obviously nailed the hard sale there. Nailed the hard sell there. Good thing we put in a visit for Gideon Day. Army having him come to campus week 6. It's not going to matter. Dugans, we can soft sell just to spend less hours on. It's either... No, it's not that. It's not that either. What? There it is. Derek Bone. I mean, playing style. Deal breaker. Killing me. Alright, the question is do we give up on Ankara? Because there's... I mean, you'd think there's going to be more talent out there not being recruited that we can go get. Some 5-stars not being heavily recruited. A lot of offers, but nobody's putting hours into them. It's not the kind of guy I'm looking for, though. We don't need 5-stars. We need people that are going to go under the radar, be under recruited. Looking like a lot of tight ends. What do we go after here? Could go after a corner. I don't know if we want to spend the resources going after a 4-star corner, is the thing. BYU and Boise are not heavily recruiting him. That is an option. And we'll see what Trevor Cox is about. We're going to keep the hours on Ankara just to see if... No, we pulled the hours off of him already. It's over. We can, we'll be okay. We can find some talent in the portal. We'll put scholarship offers here and here. And we'll put 50 on Trevor Cox. Actually, you know what? We'll put 60 on him. And then we'll hop in here on Titus Owens. Don't even know if he's good. He's got A+ playing time because our corners... Actually, our corners aren't that bad anymore. With like Bakari Swain, obviously... Oh god. Santos Holmes got a lot better. And this is really the big guy we need is Bruce Lennon. Dom Reeves would be nice. He's a route artist. He's slow, but Conference USA play, that'll be fine. And we're going to take on Jacksonville State. Let's see if we're receiving any votes to be in the top 25 yet. Montana A&M. Second in votes behind Pitt. So we could be ranked here in a couple weeks. This could be the year. We could make our first college football playoff appearance this season if we go undefeated. Rocco back to Georgia. Good Lord. Ty Simpson still at Alabama. Oh, boy. Yeah, we got 5 hours left. We should throw 5 hours on somebody. Throw 5 there. And then I'm going to run and use the restroom, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to get this thing popping. I think we're just going to wear the normal uniforms this game, too. I want to go with the blacks. The black uniforms, but not today. Oh, I really want to do. I have an idea for a created team for Madden that I kind of want to rebuild a little bit. Kicking off to start again against the, I believe, yeah, Gamecocks, Jacksonville State. Funnily enough, one of my iRacing teammates is alma mater. Sorry in advance to him. Oh, big hit. Ball to 20. And that's where Jack State's going to start. Ain't no fucking way they got a QB wearing 44. Are you shitting me? Is that a thing? Sure enough. Wiggy and Jimmy Knight going to combine on the first tackle. Tried to bring some heat with Wiggy off the edge. It worked pretty well. They're going to drop out. It's a play fake. They're going to drop it down. Great tackle by Jimmy Knight. 7th round QBs call it the Brock Purdy challenge. You know what? I will take you up on that because that's what, funnily enough, that's what I'm doing currently with I was talking about it in the intro, but the Buccaneers kind of thing I'm doing with Keaton Slovis, trying to win a Super Bowl with Keaton Slovis starting. That's something we can do, especially if it keeps staying cold and I don't have to go to work. And speaking of going to work, big hit, Taj Coles, hello. Hung on to it somehow. The receiver did. I'll do that. I will build my team. I'll replace the team, and I will find a 7th round quarterback. It won't be like a playthrough type of deal. Maybe we'll hop in and play some moments and shit, but I think that'd be interesting. Oh, right over top of the Jimmy Knight, who stayed underneath. That was probably his zone, but took away the underneath routes. Jacksonville State moving the ball here. Give me a couple days to build the team, and that might be the next. Oh my, Jimmy Knight ran right by him. Tried to get a hit on Jalen Likely, and could not do it. And the Gamecocks keep moving, slowly but surely, steadily down the field, taking up a lot of time on this first drive. Run the ball a lot. Taj Coles tries to shoot the gap. Big hit, Coy Parrish. Step up, son. Likely's got 3 carries for 20 yards. He's killing us right now. Little under 7 per carry. And another run outside. No contain whatsoever. Cole Cogshell brings him down from behind. We're just going to stick on Jimmy Knight. We're going to have to make something happen here. Knight can't get off the block. Cogshell, another tackle from behind. I mean, Jack State is killing us right now. Screen pass. Knight read it. Can't get out there in time. Coy Parrish, another massive hit. I don't know where I was going to say monster, I think, is where I was going with that. Masa. Corn masa. A lot of stuff going on. Jimmy Knight trying to stay in coverage. Going to dump it down, and Quincy Blue knocks it away. So all that driving, and the Cox are going to kick a field goal from the right hash with a lefty kicker. Don't shank it. And, oh, tucked inside the right upright. Ripa. Sick name. Vakari Swain thought about fair catching it. Gonna bring it out. Vakari Swain's got a hole, and he's got a great return out to the 36. As Colt Harrington looks on. Dynamic duo. Carmen and... Wow, I'm totally blanking on Nelson Webb's name. I was thinking of my North Texas quarterback. Great blocking up front. Clinton Steele is going to pick up a handful of yards. You know, I'm so torn. If Nelly played better, I would feel like he could win the Heisman. Ty Lockwood wide open. Problem with the challenge, I wouldn't trade for Purdy though. I would do something very out of the box. Something kind of like what Mr. Hurricane's doing currently. I'm gonna have to call a timeout. I called the play with motion. I wanted to read the rest of your message and couldn't get YouTube pulled up fast enough. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't just go trade for Brock Purdy, because that would defeat the whole purpose of the challenge. It would be fun. Nelson takes the snap. Good pocket. Gonna fling one out to the side. Ismail Sissy works the corner and scores. Not prostitution working the corner, but a great cut on a dime ability. Shunka Warrican up quickly. Did not take long to strike there. Good return. Huge hit. Who was that? Bringing the thunder and laying the lumber. Jacksonville State out for another drive. They're going to throw a screen. Wiggy all over it because of course he is. Wiggy is a legend. I know the perfect coach. I know the perfect coach for coach name for that franchise save too. I just came up with it. Another run play. Billy Bob on top of it. Great job from the edge. And now Jacksonville State gonna have to throw it a little bit. Looking at a bubble screen. Knight just not fast enough to get over there. Coy Parrish, like a wrecking ball, demolishes him. Took a bad angle with Jimmy Knight on the bubble. And it's another run play. Knight right there. Wiggy helps him out. Did I say the coach name I was thinking? Oh, right over the head of Jimmy Knight, and it takes about 8 guys to take him down. Schism is dotting us up right now. The Cleveland River Fire, more like the Cleveland Dumpster Fire. To hell with the Guardians. Sorry, I'm sure your team's not a dumpster fire. He's thinking about running, and Cole Cogshell is gonna wrap him up. I think they're gonna call that no gain and not a sack. Jimmy Knight was also in on the tackle. The Knight's gonna have to lock in here. He is our defensive leader. He's the guy that we need to make plays. Not that time. Coy Parrish, not that time either. And a big hit, Vakari Swain. No, not Vakari Swain. Oh, who is 7? I'm totally blanking. This is so bad. Slot corner from Army, I think. Oh, beautiful pass in behind the defense. Jimmy Knight was sitting on the stick route. Who the fuck is 7? Not Quincy Blue, I know that. Knight can't make a play. Stood up by the fullback. It's I'm totally blanking. Apu in the game. I don't know where Jimmy Knight's at. Apu into the middle. Oh, undercut. Who was that? I keep saying who was that. I just can't remember the numbers. Here we go. Vakari Swain's in the slot, so it's our outside corner. Good tackle there. Jordan Underwood. It's the Army transfer. I know that. I gotta look at his name. I'm just totally blanking. I think it's a kid that transfers from Army all the time. Jaden Mays, that's who it is. Pretty sure that's the Army transfer. Kick is up and good, so we've held Jacksonville State to 2 field goals. Nobody cares about Cleveland. Except for I would cheer for the River Fire if you were GMing for him, though. Kicking it deep to Vakari Swain, who's a dangerous return man. He's shown the return capability a couple of times. Going to almost get this one out to the 30. So good starting field position again for the Shunka-Warrican. That's been our MO all season long. Not a lot of possessions in this one. Clinton Steele hits a seam, and there he goes. Clinton Steele off to the races. Going to pick up a huge gain. We should just put the ball in his hands more. Clinton Steele could win the Heisman, I think. Probably not going to outduel Mans Erickson. I waited to see if somebody would drop down to cover Phoenix Carmen, and they did not. I threw it away too late. Great play by the linebacker. Tried to flick it right over his head to Ty Lockwood, but Nelson Webb decided he wanted to throw a bullet pass. 3rd down, this is what happens when we get away from running the football. Nelly, get there, be faster. 1st down. Real lunch pail guy, Nelson Webb. First one in, last one out. All about the game, Nelson Webb. Yeah, Boss King, give me a couple days. I will build the I'll build my team builder team, and we will do the 7th round thing. I have it built. I don't have it built. I have it all created and stuff already because we're gonna throw that into double coverage. Fuck it. Was hoping it would be kind of a fade ball to Phoenix Carmen. That was not the case. Here goes Nelson on the run. Gonna have to make a man miss. It's going to be 3rd and inches. We have an injury, which is going to burn one of our timeouts. DeMarcus Perkins. Already not great offensive line-wise. And B.J. Jordan wide open in the end zone. Not his first career touchdown, I don't believe. But the freshman scores again. Again, the future very bright for B.J. Jordan. Maybe instead of it being a straight up sim series, we'll play some games, but it'll probably just mainly be like we'll hop in playoff games and stuff. It's got me on Santos Holmes. That's a throw it to him. Oh, he wanted to. He thought about throwing it at Jimmy Knight. Coy Parrish, my God. Oh, who pissed Coy Parrish off today? He's been, I mean, good Lord. He works at a wood mill, bringing the lumber tonight. Jimmy Knight just sitting in the middle. There he goes again. Wisely slides in front of Jordan Underwood. 3rd down and 6. Need to make a play. Oh, Knight and man coverage says, "Give me that!" Oh, man. That was a user pick, baby. All over it. In man coverage, the White Knight. That's why you bring in the athletes. I've seen less violent mob bosses. Yeah, they do run around like people owe us money. We got a chance to extend our lead here. Nelson Webb going to slide down after a nice pickup on 1st down. I mean, don't press Harold Duvall. We have an outlet. Nelson Webb's not going to use it though. Harold Duvall, goodbye. Touchdown. Shunka-Warrican extend the lead. And what a turn of events. It was a 1-score game. Jack State just needed to drive down, score a touchdown. Finally, 2-point conversion that they probably would have gotten because our red zone defense is kind of shaky. And Jimmy Knight, again, the playmaker of the defense. Oh, big hit. Holy shit. Who was that? Was that Vakari Swain? Oh my God. He's like 5'8", 180, and he just absolutely like fucking cleats him right on the ball. That was Vakari Swain. What a beast. And then the ball went flying 5 yards back. Oh man, what a hit. Jimmy Knight running with that route. Oh my God, Wiggy. Trying to give that man CTE after he slid. Don't slide head first around Wiggy. He's going to knock your noggin off. A run play. Oh, shed that one. Oh! Wiggy from the backside of the play cracks him. The Montana Mob Squad. That's our defense now.
Number 37, set to kick this one away.
Here goes Vakari Swain. Not his best return, only out to the 23, but there was a crease there if he could make a man miss. Clinton Steele looking for contact, and he's hurt. No. Oh, no. Clinton Steele is down. Am I watching a football game or The Godfather? It's a good question. Nelson on the run. Running out of time, just gets rid of it. 3rd and 1. Bruised ribs, he'll be back soon. We have to pick up a third down. We got to keep the momentum here. Thankfully, we do have depth now at running back. George Pettaway is going to get the carry. Oh, my God, what a block out in front. Goodbye. You're not going to catch George Pettaway on the runway. Touchdown, Montana A&M again. One touch is all it takes. George Pettaway is gone. And this game has gotten out of hand very quickly. Jacksonville State probably wishing they had those first couple possessions back now. Made some different decisions and got some touchdowns. That was Jerome Chung on the initial hit. I don't know who came in afterwards.
Jacksonville State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Uh-oh, look out. Running out of time. Jonathan Allen again. 2 sacks last week. Comes up with another one here. And the Montana A&M mob, the defense, coming up big here. Gonna swing it out short. I don't know who that was. That was Santos Holmes trying to get in on the action. We need to come up with a good nickname for the defense. Mob Squad. Got a Super Bowl, yeah. Shout out U-Tree. Oh, corner route. Oh, throwing it deep. Coy Parrish and Jade Mays combine on the coverage. Short punt. Vakari Swain is going to try and return it. Oh, boy. Vakari Swain with the burst. Gets it to the 41. Not sure how Clinton Steele is back. He is very banged up. Almost want to sub him out for Pettaway. I don't know what that route was from Phoenix Carmen. I don't know what that throw is to Ty Lockwood, who gets hammered. Nelson Webb trying to make something happen. Good blocks up front. Nelly just going to take off and scamper for 9. Probably should slide. Nelson has a little bit of a fumbling history, going as far back as last week. Not going to bite on the play fake. Nelson in trouble. Going to have to float one out. Phoenix Carmen can't haul it in. This is what happens. I mean, we're beat up in the running back department. That was a good ball from Nelson on the run. Pressing up on Harold Duvall. Just get it out. Phoenix Carmen first down. Now he's hurt. Oh, boy. Players dropping like flies right now for the Shunkel Warrican. That's okay. Again, this is why you get depth pickups. Nelson Webb is sacked. A bruised hand for Phoenix Carmen. I think that would have happened on the play before, but we got some interesting pieces in. BJ Jordan with the catch, picks up a couple. I think he picks up 6. I like the Mob Squad for a nickname. Oh, Nelson drilled Ty Lockwood over the middle. Comes up with the catch. Nelson hasn't had to throw it very much this afternoon. Everybody bites on the play fake. Nelson Webb still can't get in the end zone. Big defensive, I guess it was an edge rusher. Got out of the read option quickly. We'll just give it to Pettaway. Can't find anywhere to go. And Jacksonville State looking like they're going to make a stand here. Brings up 3rd down. Looking for BJ Jordan. A lot of contact. No pass interference. They're going to say it was on time. Bang, bang play, but Abe Lincoln going to put through the extra point. Basically. Would have enjoyed it being an extra point much more, but extends the lead to 25, which is big, by the way. We do need to... why? Why are you bringing it out? Bakari Swain puts him down at the 15. Do need to win by at least 17 and have a blowout win here for our visit. Jimmy Knight was all over the tight end. Good hit by Taj Coles going out of bounds. Oh my gosh, what a burst. He came out of that break like a psycho. He flew out of that thing. I had no idea. I just sat there expecting to see like a corner route or something, and he had quite a bit of burst. Oh, Taj Coles. Big hit, and he hurt him. Hunter Hopperton down on the play. Do need to get something going here. We need to get our play style up a little bit and try and get some of these players in. Quick little out. Does not turn into much for the Gamecocks. Gonna swing it out to the running back. Jimmy Knight says, you have no business being out here. Lays him out again. As the Montana A&M mob. Oh, what a ball. Oh, right in the hands of Quincy Blue. It's an interception. Wiggy trying to oh, Quincy Blue. I don't know what just happened. It's going to be a pick six. I gave up on the play because I thought he was getting tackled. Jimmy Knight with the tight coverage. And just an overthrow ends up right in the hands of Quincy Blue. And Jimmy Knight was all over it. I was getting ready to talk about Wiggy just trying to run down the quarterback, but not actually blocking him, and Quincy Blue just broke all the tackles in the scrum. And Abe Lincoln on for the extra point. It is up. It is good. 38-6 after a defensive touchdown. I was expecting none of that. I was not expecting the pick. I was not expecting Quincy Blue to break those tackles. May have to get Jackson Arnold out here soon, though. And some of the backups. We do have some starters getting beat up, facing some wear and tear stuff, so we'll put the backups in a little earlier than last week. Get Jackson Arnold some run. Still going to let him throw it around a little bit because we still need to pick up yards to get some deal breaker stuff, but oh my. They almost just tore his ACL. Was that Coy Parrish? You're not supposed to be out there, sir. He's not. Bakari Swain is. That's fine. RPO. They're going to throw it. And a good tackle out on the edge. Sone Apu back out there. We're going to head to the fourth quarter. 2nd and 4 for Jacksonville State, but it is a blowout, 38-6. Again, like just 290 yards of total offense. A lot of short fields, which is good. It means the defense is playing good, but it means the offense also doing good. Just need some longer fields, as that's going to be a good tackle from Stephen Harper, or Stephon Harper, however you feel like pronouncing it. Going to be a screen. Apu can't get off the block. Oh, man, another big hit. I think both of them are feeling it after that one. Hayes with the big hit. Testing the corner, Bakari Swain almost with the interception. That would have been good. Would have given us a nice long field. Swain just couldn't quite pull it in. They're going to hand it off right up the middle, right where Apu was supposed to be. Swain's going to push him out of bounds. 8 for 70 for Jalen Likely. I should leave the starters in because Jacksonville State refusing to pull their starters out of the game. As they're going to just drive it inside the 5, or close to it. Their offense has come alive here against the backups for Montana A&M. Oh, he's going to take a big shot in the end zone, but he does get in to score. Jalen Likely. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Does not matter very much. And they're going to kick it deep, and Petaway's going to wave the white flag. Get it at the 25. We do have to go kind of quick here. We need to rack up some offensive yards. Good blocking up front. Petaway, great move. Plus, if we can just keep moving, it's more snaps for Jackson Arnold to try and keep him around. Arnold unloading deep. Jerome Chung had him beat on the outside. Great play for the Shunkawarrican. Just keeping it moving. A little bit of a just throwaway there. I was waiting for a circle. I think it was Jerome Chung to open up, and he just never did. We'll check it down to BJ Jordan. Not the... he's a speedster type of player. Doesn't quite have that skill set yet, but... that was dangerous. I was hoping that would go off to the right. It did not. I'm not sure if I'd rather seen that dropped or not. Keys comes up with the catch. I don't know what play I just called on accident. Arnold gonna have to scramble away, and he'll walk it in. As the beatdown has commenced. It commenced a while ago, but a quick score in a minute and a half. $76 yards more to our total offense. Would like to see some more. Fumble on the kickoff return was pretty big. We're up to 378 for the game. We're averaging 329 per game. Like to get over 400 if we can this game. Get up to maybe 450. That's a good start. Parker starts the drive with a big hit. I think that's a freshman also. I think Parker starts as one of our new guys. And there's going to be a sack. Billy Bob's still in the game. Still shit wrecking. 1 sack. Stat padding against the backups. Oh, had a free shot at the quarterback. Vakari Swain in coverage knocks it away. And we're going to force a punt. Shout out the Cleveland Browns. That's probably who we should replace, right? Bosking. It doesn't make sense geographically for the team I have have in my mind, but probably be I don't know, maybe the Cardinals or something. Actually, that would make sense. Be out in the NFC West. We got to go. We're the Cleveland Browns. Yeah. We do got to go kind of quick. Rack up some more yards. See if we can't get the ball back again. BJ Jordan, one-on-one, downfield, got it tipped away and almost intercepted off the bounce. We have nothing to lose. We are just trying to rack up yards to get deal breakers up. And that's an easy way to do it. BJ Jordan, good juke move. 2-minute warning. Across the 50. I'll take it. One-on-one outside. Jerome Chung dropped it. Wow. I mean, that was a home run ball. That's what we were looking for. They keep pressing. Don't press this team. Actually, this is probably zoned, but swing it out to George Petaway, let him go to work. No, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I called the timeout up 32 or whatever it is. I do not care. Trying to fix some deal breaker shit. First down for George Petaway. We could be running the ball, but what fun is that? It's more funner. Try and score big play touchdowns. And speaking of big plays, this kid's got a lot of them coming in his career. BJ Jordan. 5 catches for 69 yards and 2 tutties. Hell yeah. I'm sure I'm the most... Yeah. Yep. Just run it up a little bit, you know? What's wrong with that? We only have 2 timeouts, though. We might not be able to get the ball back unless they turn it over. Which I'd be okay with. Oh, Vakari Swain got bumped. Oh, Vakari Swain don't give a shit. Shit rocked him. Again, more big hits. The Montana A&M mob. Oh, I couldn't get going quick enough. Oh, oh my God. Some of the big hit animations in this game are fucking awesome. I'm calling timeout.
Offside, defense. The kicker is on for the extra point. The extra point is good. Number 37, set to kick off. It's now second down. On the double. Right off
You know? PlayStation controller gets weird when you, like, move it sometimes. Let me know if you can hear me. Or if you can't hear me still. BJ Jordan. You can hear me? Sweet. Yeah. George Pettaway, 6 for 110. Clinton Steele is banged up. Nelson Webb, player of the game. Doesn't make sense, but nothing much makes sense in this game. BJ Jordan. Future star. He is going to be a star. Only 88 speed right now. That'll get better. Defensively, Coy Parrish and Vicari Swain both end up with 7 tackles apiece. A lot of tackles for loss. Good day for the defense. Billy Bob and Jonathan Allen with the sacks. And then Quincy Blue with the pick 6 and Jimmy Knight with some great coverage. He's made some good strides as a true freshman, and I'm really excited. If he can just get a little bit better at tackling, we'll be set, you know. Jimmy Knight's a future star, especially leading this defense. But that's all I have for you today. I don't know when my audio cut out, so that's cool. Shout out my controller. Montana A&M 4-0, 2-0 in the conference. Jacksonville State 0-4. They lose their first in-conference game. I gotta text Griff so he can play Missouri State. But yeah, we're looking good. Not sure when the next stream will be. Nelson Webb, almost over 1,000 yards passing on the season. Only 64 completion percentage. 228 yards per game. I'd like to see that bumped up. Jackson Arnold's played in 2 games. A+ is his playing time right now. So we'll just keep that, keep it pushing. Try and keep that up. 32 carries for Clinton Steele, 216 yards. No rushing touchdowns on the year for Clinton yet. Interesting. He's been beat up quite a bit this season. We need to just keep giving him the ball. 6.8 yards per carry is insane. 161 yards on the season for George Pettaway. A lot of those came in the last game where he dominated. Phoenix Carmen, obviously our leading receiver. But, I mean, you're seeing these other guys. BJ Jordan, second on the team in catches. Ismail Sissy and Harold Duval have picked it up. They've been nice acquisitions. I'm not sure where BJ is going to play at next year. I mean, he's going to be here, obviously, but like, I don't know if he's going to be our second slot receiver still, or if his skill set will overtake one of these guys, because he's as fast as Harold Duval. Not as good of a pass catcher, though. So it'll be interesting to see. We just got to keep spreading the ball around. Ty Lockwood's been really good. Jimmy Knight leads the team with 37 tackles, 6 tackles for loss. Cole Cogshell has 8 and 2 sacks. Billy Bob has 4.5 sacks. Been fantastic. And Jimmy Knight, 2 picks, leads the team. But that's all I got for you today. We're going to hit ready to advance. I'm going to shoot Griff a text and say, hey, play your game, fucker. And yeah, maybe if I get I have logos and stuff ready. So really all I have to do is just bust the shit out. But we could, I'll text you, Boss King. We'll flesh out some of the stuff. Maybe we'll play some games. But we'll have some fun with 7th round / undrafted quarterbacks. We'll see what happens. But I'm out of here. Montana A&M Season 2, Episode 2 is going to wrap up on a good note. 2-0 in this episode. Next will be 2 games. We'll have Missouri State and Temple in the next episode. And then we'll have New Mexico and Northern Reach in another one, hopefully after that. So maybe we'll get 3 games in that night. We'll play New Mexico, Northern Reach, and Liberty or something. But yeah, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Peace out, Girl Scout.